Chiefs beat the Bills 38-24. Let's start with this question because I think it sums it up pretty well. You can take it however you want. At Cam8597, do the Chiefs have any weaknesses?
Yes, they do. Let's hit on that right away because that's a good one to hit on because it's gonna be a big part of the Super Bowl 55 matchup.
What do you got?
There's not a lot of weaknesses. There's no doubt. The question is very good. Their weakness is their offensive line. Okay, they have a weakness there. You know, they don't have either one of their starting tackles. I mean, they're missing 4 out of their 5 starters they started with the season.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about a lot towards the end of the season how I was concerned about Patrick Mahomes getting hit, and he was constantly under pressure. But we don't even notice it because he's the slipperiest ever in the pocket.
He gets away with it.
And when I went back, like, because I watched the game quickly on film Monday before the podcast, but I didn't get to deep dive it. When I went back and deep dived it, that was the first thing that jumped out. I went, damn, there was people around him more than I realized watching TV once again. When he dropped back and passed, it wasn't that great, but think about how many times you saw him drop back. Oh, wait, here's somebody. Oh, somebody's on me. Travis Kelce, first down. Oh, somebody's on me. Oh, there's the throw to Tyreek Hill underneath, first down. And there's people around him.
Yeah.
But we just wipe it out of our memory because we go, well, 10-yard gain, no big deal. It's Patrick Mahomes. He'll do it again next play.
Yeah.
And that's the weakness of their football team.
My but on that one is what I wrote down most when watching it back. They, more than any team in the league,
Let's go to
Andy
it.
Reid and Eric Bieniemy, they're great. Mahomes is great. They, from sideline to sideline, and whether it's 2nd and 5 or 1st and 10 or 3rd and 8, from the line to gain to the line of scrimmage, they use that part of the field for the underneath throws more than any team in the league. Covers up an offensive line that maybe isn't that good.
But that's where I was going next.
Time after
You're
time
exactly right. You're exactly. Look, it's why I'm like, I feel like a proud papa when I talk about this stuff with Andy Reid and because like we talked about it so much early in the year.
You called it out early,
Well, I just going they had to grow that part of their offense because teams were going to play safe. We're not going to let Tyreek go deep. They got to have that part. So you're right. They found a million different ways to do stuff like that now. And I also think they were forced to. Not only by the way the coverages and people were playing them, but here's the other thing. Because of the O-line, I think it had to grow too. You watched the game the other night. How they lead the league in short throws, sprint outs. I mean, they sprint out almost every other pass play now. What are they doing that for? They're doing that so a pass rush can't just beat their offensive line. They're trying to save them. Hey, let's not make these guys block for 5 seconds. Let's just get him out on the pocket, 2 or 3 seconds outside the pocket, and we know he'll make a throw or do all of that. Go back to that route tree thing there, Pete, if you can, for 1 second.
There we go.
With Kelce and Tyreek Hill. But this says it all. This team is famous for being Bobby bombs away. We throw the ball deep all the time. And then you look at something like this and you go, I know, right? Nobody really ran deep other than the first 3rd down of the game where Tyreek Hill ran that deep post corner. Oh, no, that's the slant route. That's not even the post corner that he dropped in the first drive of the game. So that's why they are the Chiefs. And
there's so much credit, and there ought to be, the creativity of Andy Reid with the formations, motions, and all that. How often does Tyreek Hill run a 4-yard stop route? Or Kelce just run like a little 8-yard hook up over the middle? Junior high kind of plays.
Right.
So while they do deserve the praise, they have more simplicity with some of their routes than any team.
That's what talent will do, though. Because, you know,
when they're that worried about Hill,
you got to worry about a lot of things. So
right?
Sometimes you just got to go, let's just play simple, and we know where we are, and we'll rally and tackle. You know, so that's an aspect of having talent on your football team. And you know, I give them credit, though, but, they a little bit sometimes just play, oh, wait, you're giving us this? Then we'll take it.
Exactly.
No problem. Oh, wait, you're playing this? All right, well, our guy's better than your guy, and Mahomes is better than your anything, so we're going to throw it, and he'll beat him.
What should Buffalo have done, I guess, to adjust or to take advantage of the offensive line being not that great?
They had no chance. They have no chance. They have not enough a chance because they just don't have a good enough cover guys, like, to match up. So they were in a predicament there of we can't leave guys on an island very often in this football game.
Is there a team,
therefore you can't blitz.
Is there a team that has the cover guys for Kelce and Hill, though?
Yeah, there's certain teams that do. There is.
Does Tampa?
Tampa? No, I don't think they're totally have those cover guys. I think that these guys have the potential. They're young still. I don't think they're there yet, but that's where their pass rush and that front four is going to have to come in handy against this, what we're talking about, lacking pass protection offensive line. Hey, teams like the Rams, I think they could probably slow down Hill and Kelsey a little bit.
Yeah.
We did see the Raiders do it a little this year. We've seen New England slow it down. But at the same time, those are special schemes. Caught the Chiefs maybe off guard. I mean, we know the Patriots have special talent. So not everybody has the, like you're saying, the ability to match up. But I still want to hit on this point.
Yeah.
Because this is the big thing to the game last week. It's going to be the big thing in the Super Bowl. And because you brought it up, I think it's perfect. It's where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Those short passes, what does that do? Doesn't let a pass rush tee off, right? He gets the ball, bam. You're playing 10 yards off, Tyreek Hill, 5-yard little hitch route. Now make a move and try to run. Okay, so that slows down the pass rush. Then the RPO game. I mean, that slows down the pass rush. The RPO game's great. They have the best RPO game in the NFL. Because, Johnny Gumby Rubber Man thrower quarterback.
Bobby bombs away, Johnny Gumby.
He can, we're going to fake this run and let me throw this from my knee through that defender's legs and it'll hit Tyreek Hill. So they're amazing, but no, they really do have a lot of different route combinations. But that helps your pass rush. The 70-yard pass to Tyreek Hill. I mean, if you want to show that, do we have that available again? But that's the bind they put you in. So you can't tee off on the pass rush there. There he is again. Okay, I'll do that.
Right.
All right. There's the first play of the second half. Another RPO. Throws a 5-yard out route to Tyreek Hill. Makes a guy miss. Runs up the sideline.
It was like at halftime, they're like, we're going to get him 6 to 7 touches this quarter no matter what. And why the heck wouldn't you?
Right.
I was watching that. I also called 3 basketball games over the weekend.
Yeah.
And one of the coaches that we talked to, he's the dean of the Atlantic 10 coaches. Been around a long time.
Right.
And we were talking about how he measures success in a game. He goes, I look at, he was talking about if he thinks another coach is smart. He goes, I look at the stats after the game. Did his best player play the most minutes? He's like, it's that simple for me. So for Andy Reid, did Tyreek Hill touch the ball enough? Did the fastest, most explosive receiver in the NFL get enough touches? It's almost like at halftime he realized maybe he wasn't, and we're just going to get it to him everywhere we can.
I agree with everything you're saying there. That's where, to me, that's where they're awesome, and it's where they grew over the last 2 years as an offense too. To just go, wait, they're playing us this way. Like let's just make this easy. Let's just get it. We can't let them get away with this.
Yeah.
They're not doubling this guy and they're playing 10 yards off. We can't let them get away with it. We're doing ourselves an injustice, and we're doing the other team an injustice too, because we got to show them there's a flaw with their scheme. That's like what Gruden would have said to me. He'd be like, we got to show them so they can learn and grow as a team too. And I used to love when he would do that because they're like, we do got to show them. But yes. And when you have a weapon like that, and that's everything we talk about, right? About putting pressure on a defense. It doesn't always mean you throw 80-yard bombs.
Right.
It's about, I've taken what you're giving me and I'm putting pressure on you now. But here's the RPO play here, if you're watching, on YouTube or anything. They motion the back, right? And he's going to fake the run to Darrell Williams. Now, just go back one more second here. The key to the play and who Mahomes is looking at is 49, Terrell Edmonds, the middle linebacker.
Okay.
That's all he's worried about. I mean, he's the guy he's watching. Wait, he's the guy that could be the extra guy in the run game that stops the running play, or he can be the extra guy in the pass game that takes away Tyreek Hill. So he really can't be right here either way. And they run the ball just good enough to where you're a middle linebacker. You can't just go, I'm disregarding it. I don't care. So now go ahead and start it, Pete. He's going to fake this run. And you see, just rewind it again one more time. Let's just keep watching Edmonds. Edmonds is filling his hole in the run game. Mahomes sees that. And he's just going to go, fine, I'll take it. Bam. Another way to slow down a pass rush.
Right.
Now, the sprint outs we talked about, they're leading football in that. Another way to slow down the pass rush. They're going to have to have more of these going into a game than any team in the history of the planet for the Super Bowl, because this front four we know is legit. And even all the other plays, Paul, the speed sweeps, fake the speed sweep,
many.
This guy's faking this way, that all slows down a pass rush too.
Right.
I'm telling you, the game plan right now for Andy Reid is help the offensive line. That's all it is. And then he just goes, okay, I'll figure out a few cool routes and we're just good enough. I don't need to like reinvent the wheel throwing it. If I could just let this guy not get killed, as in my quarterback, he'll make the throws and the plays, and that's it. And that's really what they've become on the offensive side of the ball.
Next week, I want to get into more about what Tampa can do,
knowing
this,
and
how they can stop it, how they can slow it, how they can prevent it.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.